My name is Kapil, and I'm a partner at Gravitas. My question is, and I'm going to preface the question by saying that sometimes I've seen at clients that despite having a robust enterprise architecture strategy and really strong procurement teams, the organizations make poor decisions when it comes to selecting vendors or platforms, mostly in the form of shadow IT. So as CIOs, what can we do better to prevent those bad decisions?
I think governance, again, comes into play. First of all, you've got to partner closely with the procurement organization. I mean, you've got to be aware of what's going on before you can get in front of it. I think shadow IT comes because there's a need for something and it doesn't exist, and so people basically do what they need to do. But ensuring that, again, as demands arise, that there's a path for it to get to the right people who are accountable for making that choice. And so the way we've set it up is in partnership between our procurement, finance, and our technology team. We've got a governance where anything, whether it's a proof of concept or an actual decision in something that needs to be gets brought there. There certainly has to start with a business case. What's the objective? What are the business outcomes you're looking for? Once that gets approved, then it's evaluation of the vendors, of course, which you've got your cyber and compliance reviews, you've got your financial reviews. But again, at the helm of it, you've got to have that business sponsor and then their technology partner, along there, and then ensuring that you stick to that. It's not easy. What we've done is we've also set up category owners, so it's not always the technology people who are making the decisions, but if it's a learning solution, you've got a category owner for learning. If it's procurement, you've got a category owner for whatever function the technology you're picking is going after. And so, that's what we're driving. And again, back to communication, making sure people are aware that this process exists. We've kind of gone through making sure people are aware of the policy and that that's being communicated. And so hopefully if you do this, then you're driving out the need for shadow IT and driving a more standardized approach to it.
I'm going to piggyback off something Mojgan said, which is shadow IT exists for a reason. It's because somebody needs to drive their business forward, their department forward. They don't have the tech to do it. And they probably can't do it without the tech. And so I think the first thing is we need to kill that term, shadow IT, because it has such negative implications. And the other point was we can't become the no police. So it's governance with empowerment. I love the idea of category owners. But I also think one of the things that we've been pretty successful with is citizen development. But it's citizen development not out of control, wild west. We still have control, but they feel like they're in control. If that makes any sense. We're watching everything that's happening, but they're still free to innovate and do what they want within some guardrails. And I actually think the opportunity for citizen development or non-IT development is only going to increase with some of these generative AI technologies, because the skill set barrier, and Mojgan, you hit on this in terms of your recruitment philosophy, is only going to get lower. And as that gets lower, the demand is going to get higher. Why can't I just do this myself? And I feel like as CIOs, if we don't get in front of it, right, there is going to be a backlash and a negative perception.